All right, friends. Mike Pointer, other known as Coach Mike, here. Listen, so what's your 2020 vision? Get it? Get it? Your 2020 vision. What is it? What is it that you are saying that you are going to do in just about 2 weeks now? What is it that you're saying you're going to do? Like, what's the big plan? So my question is this: why won't you do it now? We're not going into only a new year. We're going into a new decade. And people are going to be out at the club and partying and just sweating 2019 away and the last decade away. And thinking that something magical is going to happen because the clock will strike midnight and all of a sudden their dreams come true. So I never was really much on too big on New Year's resolutions. I'm just not into it. If it's something that I've resolved to do, why not just do it now? Like, why not start right now? Why do you have to wait? What's this waiting? You're not going to start on January 1st anyway, because either you went out or you ate too much or whatever. Oh, I slept all day or whatever, right? And I mean, what you going to do on the second? If it's business related, I don't know how much business you're going to be able to get done on the second. So then you'll probably push it to the 6th, the start of the new work week, January 6th. And then people aren't in. Well, they're not in. They'll be back in 2 days. They're still away on vacation, which if they're in business, they shouldn't be out still on vacation, right? But okay. And, next thing you know, it's mid-January already. See, I do this. I start my new year in October. I start in October. I don't wait till, what would you wait for? Plus at my age too, and at any age, like what would you wait for? But especially a person at my age, waiting for what? Right? What has that ever done for you? Waiting till the new year. Or you think you're going to wake up and it's just, oh, wow, I'm just a new person because the clock struck midnight and it's new sunshiny day. It's like, no. If you're really gonna do it, if you're really gonna, well, I'm gonna just eat and stuff my face all through the holidays and then I'll get started and just, yeah. If you're really, really serious about it, guess what? If it's not just talk, you'd start it right now. You just take a baby step. How about that? Just take a baby step. Okay, you're not gonna start the whole weight loss program, but start something. Go buy the stuff, whatever, or order it, right? Probably get it at a discount right now anyway. But whatever you say it is that you're going to do, I got to follow the same rules. I catch myself sometimes, right? It's a new confidence course online program that I'm creating. And, at first I'm like, oh, I'll just, the last week of December, I'll start. It's like, no, it's 15 videos. So I just finished them today. Just finished them. So it's like, why wait? What are you waiting for? You think because a new year is coming, that's going to change something for you? No, it's nonsense. I'll go to the gym in the new year. No, go now. Go right now. At least go buy the membership and then just walk. They're going to walk you through the place, but, hit a few pieces of equipment, do something, right? These career goals. Oh, I'll wait till, no, wait for what? If you're really going to do it in January, you do it right now because you're excited, because you believe in it. This time I'm going to do it. I'm going to follow through, right? But if you think you're going to wait, all that's going to happen is something else is going to cause you to wait. I'm dealing with performers right now. I need new headshots, coach, but I'm going to do it at the beginning of the year. I need to lose 20 pounds. Oh, really? Really? Oh, how long is that going to take? Oh, that's why you're stalling, because you need to lose 20 pounds? I tell them, if casting directors don't know what you look like, absent of the extra 20 pounds, then they're not going to know the difference. If they don't know who you are, right? I deal with a lot of performers that are new to LA. They don't know what you look like 20 pounds less. And they need people that are your exact weight right now in commercials and acting, television, film. But you want to wait for you because all it does is gives you more of an excuse to put stuff off, right? So I say, start it now. What is your true vision for 2020? Right? And I haven't done an official study on this yet, but it's really remarkable how I meet performers from the East Coast and, from the Eastern Seaboard, cold weather climate, Midwest, back East, and they come to California. And some of you are going to giggle when I say this. They come to California and their grind is different. It's amazing. They have a different type of grind. And I know why. Because those that come from the East Coast, see, you come from a warm weather climate. You couldn't, a cold weather climate. And you couldn't just take December off. You know what? Forget the class today. Let's just go to the beach. It's a nice day. So you had to grind all through the winter. Some of your winters, I'm from back east myself, from Michigan. Some of our winters were seeming to be a full 6 months. It would be May. We'd get snow in May. It'd be like, man, what a bummer. We thought we was done with this crap, right? And so your grind is different. See, you still had to work. You couldn't take time off. You couldn't say, man, I'm going to just chill all day. It's like, no. The only time when I was growing up, when I was a child, you could chill all day is when you couldn't go outside. It's an ice storm, right? You're almost not allowed on the streets. Ice storm. Why would we go out? Or you loss of power all day. You're going to freeze to death if we try to go somewhere. Stay in house and stay warm as you can, right? East Coasters come to LA, man, they crush it because your grind is different, right? You got a stronger work ethic. See, me as a little boy, we used to, if we wanted extra money, we used to cut grass, shovel snow, sell Amway, Shackley, Stanley Home Products, wash windows if we wanted extra money. I'm 6 years old doing this stuff. My brother used to take me everywhere with him and we'd work together, right? He's the first person that taught me how to be a businessman. They would say, cut the grass and come back tonight at 6 o'clock. I'll be off work at 6 o'clock. Go collect the money. And my brother would say, you go collect the money from the knock on the door and he'll pay you. You cut somebody's lawn for $6. That was great. We'd make $30, $40 sometimes together. That was great money back in 1975, 76, right? That was great money. So I moved to LA and my grind was just different. It was different. I was already set up to be my own boss, entrepreneur. That's how I had so much trouble in my work life. Well, I was lazy working for other people, right? But I just always knew this isn't for me. I should be running my own show. See, also the thing about the person from Midwest, back East, here's the thing. See, you even wake up earlier. It's 9 a.m. here. It's 6 a.m. in New York, 6 a.m. Midwest, back East. Right? So you even get out of bed earlier than the average West Coaster. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not ragging on West Coast people. That's not what I'm doing here. But I bet you can relate. I bet you talk to an East Coaster and they say, man, y'all sure are lazy out here. And you might get into it. What do you mean who's lazy? Right? They just notice the work ethic is different. And some of you born and raised on the West Coast, but your parents are East Coasters. So they instilled that work ethic in you as a child. That's why you may disagree with what I'm saying. But I'm not naming you personally anyway, but you may disagree with it. Okay, wherever you got the work ethic from, great for you. I bet you're succeeding because of it. I bet you are, right? Because something instilled that in you. And maybe I'm hallucinating. I don't know. But I bet you ain't into I'm going to wait till the new year. My New Year's resolution. For what? What do you need a new year? What's that going to do for you? Right? If you're really serious about it, start it now. Just take a baby step. Don't eat the whole piece of cake. Just a sliver. Let's get started now. And I bet it'll taste good. And I bet the next day, tomorrow, you'll take another step. And I bet Friday you'll take another step. And you'll be like, man, this is good. This whole start now thing is great. Instead of waiting like something magical is gonna happen, right? When it's January 1st, you're gonna feel just the same, or whatever you do with your personal life, you're gonna be, I drank too much last night. Oh, I ate too much. Or now I ate all these cakes and pies and stuff, and now I got candida, and now I got some bacteria, and this doesn't happen. Now I don't feel well. It's like if you focus on your goal, then you'll manage your health through the holiday season. You'll say, oh no, let me push away from that big plate of second helping of food. Because, even when I leave here tonight, I'm going to go home and I'm going to grind. I'm going to grind. I got work to do. I got to get busy. As I said in a former video, you got to respect time because you really, really don't have much of it. I made a big mistake yesterday. I was here in my office and I was cleaning up, and it's just funny how quickly an event can happen in your life and just change everything. I was cleaning up and I was grabbing a bottle of Mr. Clean, and I was bending over and I got up just foolishly, and I bashed my head into a wall. It right here, it hit me. There's still a little knot there. It's going down now. But it's like I bashed my head, and it was so disorienting. It was unbelievable. It's like I thought somebody hit me with a bat or something. And I was like, oh gosh, I listen to music sometime, and the music was like driving me crazy. I had to stumble in here and turn the music off. And I'm like, wow. And it's just, I went home and I told my wife about it. It's like just one little event like that can change everything. I could have been hospitalized. I'm not careless or anything. It's just, I didn't see the wall there. I mean, I pass it every day, and it's just, I bent over to grab something and I came up too fast and not watching and and it's just right away, something can happen. Some of you sneeze and you pull your back out. And so or you catch a cold. Some of us don't appreciate wellness until we catch a bad cold. And then what do you ask? You be praying, Lord, please, I just want to get well. Let me get up out of this bed. Also, you can get up the next day and start complaining about, I'm depressed, I'm miserable, I'm this and I'm that. So sometimes the Lord say, okay, so I'm gonna just take some stuff away from you. I'm gonna allow some things to be taken away from you so you can see how wonderful it is to be well, so you can have wellness. I'm gonna lay you down for a minute so you can see how awesome wellness is. So before the next time you start complaining because you just can't have what you want in life right now, things ain't going your way, right? And you start to, I'm depressed and all that kind of stuff, right? Because people just take stuff like that. It's a slap in the face to the people that really have a problem, right? All it is, most people, they're not depressed. They're just ungrateful because you take something away from them that they value. Then they say, oh Lord, I'll never complain again if you just get rid of this cold, if you just get rid of this flu. Some of you don't like what I'm saying right now because you feel like I'm talking to you. Well, maybe I am. Maybe it's a wake-up call. Instead of running around spreading that nonsense, life ain't fair and all this kind of stuff, right? It's like there are people that are praying right now for what you have. They're praying to be in your position. They were born with no limbs and they wish they could get their limb, but they sure don't run around complaining about it. I never hear people that are so-called handicapped, right, complain about what they don't have. They take what they do have and they work with it. Again, like Nick Vujicic, the Christian born with no arms and no legs, inspires millions of people. Never hear him complain. Kids made fun of him all through school, all of it, whole thing. And he inspires millions of people to live a better life. And we got the world by the tail, got everything at our disposal. And we run around talking about we're depressed because you can't have your way. Sometimes a message like this is a wake-up call. And then for some, it's, oh man, I hate this dude now. I'm going to unfriend him. Good for you. Good. Unfriend me then. Thank you. Right? You don't have an ear to hear. You don't have gratitude. You don't appreciate wellness, good health, the ability to speak, the ability to see, the ability to be able to eat food, extract the nutrients from it, and eliminate the rest, right? We got to daily have a healthy dose of gratitude before we go out and we spend our day. So it's not a soft message. right, that I'm giving right now. It's not necessarily a happy message. No, it isn't. But it's a wake-up call for some, right? And the others, just whatever your deal, be angry, whatever, good for you, right? But the issue is sometimes it takes something to rock your world for you to say, I do have a lot to be thankful for. Okay, so again, your 2020 vision, what is it? And why won't you start it in 2019? So you already have a full steam, full motion. You're already just rocketing into not only the new year, but the new decade. All right, friends, Coach Mike here. I'll have another great lesson for you. They'll not all be soft and fuzzy and rosy and fun and comfy, right? Sometimes we need a wake-up call. You need at least one person in your life, right, that gets your attention. And it may not be a family member. It may not be your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or wife. It may not be your mom, may not be your dad, right? It may be someone that has a voice from afar that really gets your attention and makes sense. Sometimes it's less personal that way when you're hearing it from someone you don't know or know very well. Sometimes it's less personal. That's why people go sit on a therapist's couch, because it's less personal. The only thing you're going to know about my situation is what I tell you, right? So they feel more comfortable that way. So sometimes that's why these type of messages for some work more effectively, because it's a little less personal. The person feels like they can kind of reveal more of who they are, because they feel that that person's not going to take stuff and throw it back in their face in a later conversation when they get into a spat with them, right? All right, friends, enjoy the rest of the evening. I appreciate you. I will have another message coming soon. Please share this message. Please share this, man. Share these great ideas. Because you go surfing on Facebook and all this stuff, and then you get a bunch of hatred and people angry and mad and all that kind of stuff. We got enough of that. Share something that might be helpful. And follow me at Mike Pointer, Facebook Mike Pointer. I need more followers. I'm trying to get this word out before I start going on my speaking tour. I'm rebuilding my speaking career so I can get back on stages. And so looking forward to that. And I'll be having more messages coming soon. Have a good evening. I appreciate the love, folks. We will talk to you soon. All right. Thanks for watching.